And we're live.
Hello, hello, good morning. It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
We're here.
Tuesday morning still. Yeah. Here we are.
We're always very proud of ourselves when we are able to match schedules on Tuesday, which is our intention, but sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yes.
And so I'm Susanne of Empowered Lifestyle, and our group here, Empowered Lifestyle Essential Oil Education, is all about lifting you up in a lifestyle of health and wellness. And we are here at the lovely studio of the Austin Bracelet Company. Hello, Taia.
Hi, everybody. Yep, it's a great day in the studio. A little noisy. They're doing work on the roof next door. I don't know if you can hear that in the video, but we'll try and speak up so
For sure.
you can hear us.
And Ollie's helping. Is he in the screen or is he just
No,
below it?
he's just below it, so it always looks funny because we're like reaching and touching and you can't
Yeah.
see what we're doing. But
Ollie's got his
he's there.
paws on my lap and
Yeah.
is very much wanting to be a
looking at
part
you.
of helping.
boy.
Yeah. So here we are a week before Thanksgiving, and here we are winding up the cleanse that we've been doing since October 16th. And we want to share some thoughts and inspirations about having a healthy holiday season upcoming, how to enjoy your fun with friends and family, and to maintain your best health and your best wealth regarding how you feel. So everyone who started on the 16th should be just winding up your third 10 days of the cleanse now. You should be on the DDR Prime, on the PB Assist Probiotic, or the PB Restore if you have happened to get that yet. It has many more microbes in it than the PB Assist and is definitely preferred. But if you have the PB Assist, keep taking that and order the PB Restore on your next order. It is a very good probiotic formula. And I hope that the cleanse experience has been a wonderful journey for you over the last 30 days. And doing a cleanse is one of the best things we could do to support our health and wellness. And this is a fairly gentle cleanse, very effective, but kind of moves us forward in a way that is manageable for us. And sometimes cleanses are more aggressive, maybe make us not feel very well for a while, and that's not wrong for sure. There's a great benefit there, but pre-holidays we thought this was just the perfect amount of cleansing. And if you are at another part of the 30-day journey, maybe you're on the second 10 days, just follow the videos, go back and review the videos that we've done as we've gone along, and just keep going. The DDR Prime stands for Damaged DNA Repair, and it is a phenomenal blend. And I am taking that. I will continue to take it for a while. I do that probably once a quarter. I take a whole bottle of it over the course of the days that it lasts me, about once a quarter, just as a body support. What are you taking at the present time?
Yeah, the DDR Prime and the PB Restore.
Yeah.
And it's been a really good cleanse for me. I didn't really do much dietary changes right off the bat, but a week ago I started eliminating some things from my diet to play around with how I was feeling. And so I feel like the timing's right. And I've mentioned before, like, this is a time of year for me where I always feel motivated to do a cleanse. And I look back on my history, like in my Facebook memories, and memories pop up of doing other cleanses. And I have to say that this is one of the easier ones. And there's a lot more to be said about, cleansing and the different things we can do. Again, this cleanse that we're doing now is just taking supplements to make it very easy but effective.
Yes, and the oils that are in the DDR Prime are so beneficial to our body. There's frankincense, which is just amazing for every condition you can imagine, and clove, which is high in eugenol and is like 1,000 times more potent as an antioxidant than vitamin C. It's just a super addition to good health. And of course, the clove is our free bottle with our loyalty order of $125 this month, and that is such a useful oil. I reach for my clove quite often.
Yes, yeah, it's a great oil to have on hand.
Mm-hmm. And we wanted to chat a little about mindset and getting through the holidays with happiness. It's so important to enjoy the things you love at the holiday time and not to feel deprived if you tell yourself you can't have any sugar or any whatever your particular things are that you love. That's hard and probably will leave you feeling deprived, which will maybe build some resentment. So I do think it's important to indulge in your favorite things, but what's equally and maybe even more important is to reset back to better habits and choices if that is what you've been making over the past month. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Yeah, mindset around the holidays is so important. It can be such a triggering time for so many people, especially surrounding food. So it's good to have a plan going into it. It's different for everybody. Some people, kind of feel like around this time of year, they're going to quote unquote blow it over the holidays. So it doesn't matter, what they're eating. And, one day of having, pie and treats and everything turns into weeks because you just figure, that you've already had some, so you might as well have more. So having a plan going into it is really important, and being really kind to yourself. So my whole thing is to be kind in your thoughts and your actions to yourself, and thinking about the things that are really going to help you feel your best. And so I'm excited for the holiday. I'm excited to have foods that I normally wouldn't, cook and eat on a weeknight, but I'm certainly going to enjoy them for Thanksgiving and some leftovers the day after. But I'm not going to use it as a reason to just completely go off the rails.
Yeah, and that's how I feel. And a few things that I will really enjoy is I buy the Trader Joe's gluten-free stuffing mix, and then I doctor it up with some Italian sausage and chestnuts and onions, celery, carrots, some cranberries, all the things that I used to put in my cornbread stuffing. And it actually tastes pretty good, and it's carbs, but it's gluten-free. So I'm not going all out with being hard on my body in that way. I will stay gluten-free for the holiday. I will bake pies. They will have gluten-free crusts. I will use some monk fruit to sweeten the pies and some sugar. So I'm not trying to make them sugar-free, but I have found that combining some monk fruit with sugar is a very effective strategy, and you're lowering the amount of sugar that you're consuming. And yes, I will have pie, and yes, I will have pie the morning after Thanksgiving for breakfast.
That's the best breakfast on Friday after Thanksgiving.
It's just one of my favorite things to do, so I will totally enjoy that. Yes, I will eat a big pile of mashed potatoes with gravy. I'm not a big potato person because white potatoes have a high glycemic index, and I just don't eat them. I don't need them. I don't miss them, but I do love them. On Thanksgiving, I will totally indulge, and we will have, of course, the turkey and all the things. Mm-hmm. What are you most looking forward to for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I think the potato dishes with like the cheese and the cream, yeah. Because we might cook, like we do eat potatoes, but we're gonna roast them more, or bake, or so the potato dish, the carbs and the dairy is so good. It's not something we're gonna eat every day. And then of course dessert and coffee.
Yeah. And another thing that I just totally anticipate this time of year is the fresh almond macaroons from the Italian bakery. That is a tradition in our family forever, right?
Yes.
And I will totally eat those, but then I will cut it off and I will not continue the sugar indulgence. And then I will feel good and I'll hydrate and I'll take my vitamins and I'll get back to the healthier habits that I usually engage in. And I will feel just totally thankful for my wonderful family holiday and still feel good. The Terrazyme, the digestive enzymes, are something that you might want to pass to everybody at your
Just
holiday
pass them around
table.
the table.
Yeah, because they really help that overly stuffed, overly full feeling. They are wonderful. And
Do you take them before or after meal?
I take them when I think of it. So if I'm smart enough to remember before, that is a really good time to take them. But very often I'm jumping up and getting them halfway through a meal. Sometimes I take them after my meal, just on a day-to-day basis, because that's when I think of it. And they help regardless of when you take them. I think the ideal is to take them just before your meal, and then they're on board when you start eating. But they do make a phenomenal difference, and they have changed so many lives in people that I've worked with. And so movement, we wanted to share a little bit about movement. Get up and go for a walk after your Thanksgiving dinner. It totally changes how your body metabolizes the dinner. If it's already dark out, then
Get a flashlight.
Yeah, go with a group. It's fun to walk as a family or a group of friends after a holiday dinner. It's just nice to be out in the crisp air and have a little walk. And if you can just keep moving through all the weeks of the holiday festivities, you'll feel a lot happier also as you move in and out of the indulgences. It does make a huge difference, right?
Yep.
And did you get up and go to CrossFit this morning?
I did. So I was at CrossFit at 5:30 this morning, and I've been on a track of doing that more frequently. I actually find it easier to get back into the early mornings this time of year because of the time change. So we're already kind of on a clock of, getting up at a certain time, and it just makes it that much easier. And when you have busy days, sometimes it's just when you have to get it done.
Yes. And making the commitment to find your way to move your body is sometimes difficult. And yesterday, actually it was Sunday evening, the woman that I run with on Monday mornings just texted, do you want to run tomorrow morning? It's going to be pretty chilly. And I texted back, yes, I would really I love running in the cold. And are you okay with it? And she said, yes, I will come. So when she came yesterday morning, it was 23 degrees. And I asked her if she hated me for asking her to come to run, right? And she says, no, I think I hate winter, but I certainly don't hate you. But it honestly felt so good once you get out and moving and get the blood flowing and, get your lungs working. I just love running in chilly weather. And it took a little, even early in the morning when I took the dogs out, it was like 21 degrees. And I'm like, I could just tell Melanie we could take a pass this morning. And, but we did it. And I felt good for the rest of the day because we did keep our commitment. And it just makes your body feel so much better when you get out and move. So bundle up a crisp morning and go out for a nice walk if you're not a runner. It does wonders, and it's like your early morning commitment to CrossFit, right?
Yeah, and I was thinking a lot about mindset this morning and how long I've been doing CrossFit and my cycle over the years of doing it first thing in the morning, which a lot of people, when I tell them, that I work out that early in the morning, they kind of groan and they're like, oh, I don't know how you do that at 5 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. And 11 years ago, when I first started CrossFit and started that routine of working out in the morning, it was really because I had to. If I didn't work out in the morning, I wasn't going to get it in. And I made a commitment then all that time ago to take care of myself and to get in shape, and I had the reward of feeling good after the workout. But it's been ups and downs over the years, and I was just thinking about that initial commitment that we make to take care of ourselves, but then we have to do it every single day. So, you have to make a commitment every day to take care of yourself and to show up. And also, forgive yourself for the days that you don't show up. But like you were saying, you feel so good after you run and after you kept your commitment to running. So keeping commitments to ourselves is important too.
It is.
If we feel like we're failing ourselves, then we're going to have a negative outlook on our, ability to show up for ourselves. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and like you said, be kind to yourself. As soon as you hear that negative self-talk that chatters in our own heads, we all have it. Sit up and pay attention and say, wait a minute, if this was a friend talking to me like this, I wouldn't appreciate them at all. So be your own good friend and talk nicely to yourself and encourage yourself in the chatter within your mind and keep yourself going in a good direction.
And if you need some inspiration around that, a great book is The High Five Habit by Mel Robbins. She has a little phrase that she says when she feels the negative self-talk coming on, and I need to go back and look that up again, what her phrase is. But basically, like, stop, you can't talk to me that way. And she says it out loud as a trigger to help her get out of the mindset cycle.
Yes, yes. Talking to ourselves out loud is actually an effective strategy because our ears hear it. And it may sound funny, like you could just think it and think, well, it's all within your own mind and self. But actually, when we speak words, our ears hear it, our brain processes it, and it actually makes a difference. That's why affirmations are recommended to say out loud, because your ears hear it and it makes a difference. So just to be encouraging, we love you always. And tonight I am giving a talk at the Wells Turner Memorial Library in Glastonbury on Main Street at 6 p.m. I know some of you are out of the area. Some of you are already registered for it. But if you're not yet, please come join us. We would love to have you. And the talk is all about lifestyle wellness. Michelle Schindler is sharing the talk with me. She's an absolute exercise enthusiast, and when you hear her talk, it will make you want to get up and work out right at that moment. And so we would love to have you join us. And we wanted to share about a favorite wintertime oil, did we not?
Yes. Yeah. So I have my favorite oil here that I love this oil. I never get tired of it. Northern Escape is a blend by doTerra. It has a lot of really great wood oils in it, including black spruce, Siberian fir, balsam fir. It has cedarwood, cypress, hinoki, frankincense, and other oils in it. It just smells so grounding and so peaceful. I love diffusing it. I love using it as a personal fragrance, and even Eric has been nabbing it from me and using it as, he's been dabbing some on his neck as a personal fragrance. We moved away from colognes and perfumes back when we learned about how fragrance affects our health, and now we use essential oils. So Northern Escape is great to diffuse, great to apply topically, great to use in a bath, great for personal fragrance.
Yeah, and it's available all year round. So I'm kind of cycling between 3 oils now. We have our Holiday Joy, which is just so delicious.
It's like spicy and holiday.
It's like a hug. It just smells and feels like the holidays. And so because I'm having a hard time making up my mind, I diffuse the Shinrin Yoku in one room and the Holiday Joy in another room. And then the Northern Escape I haven't been using, but I love that when I come to your office and you're diffusing it. And yes. I need to get that in my rotation. I have diffusers all over my house. So as I walk from room to room, I get to enjoy the benefits of the different oils. And We were reading some really cool things that the Northern Escape is good for. Do you want to share that with us?
Yes, so I'm reading out of the Essential Life book. This is a big old book, but it's full of really good resources for oil use and different conditions. And the Northern Escape here, it has beautiful graphics, tells all about the oil. And the top uses are using it like forest therapy, similar to Shinrin Yoku. The Shinrin Yoku has lighter notes, more citrusy notes, and the Northern Escape feels a little deeper and richer to me. So using it for forest therapy, for mental stress and cluttered thinking, for overstimulation from screen time. This would be a great one for anybody that's on a computer all day, kids that are on devices all day, diffusing at night or applying topically. Uninspired or unmotivated helps change that. Respiratory issues, chaotic energy fields or agitation, polluted air and odors, bath and bedtime routine. You can use it in Epsom salt bath or just diffuse at night. Use it for joints and muscles, relief. Use it as a cologne or perfume, as I mentioned. And the emotional balance is taking you from weighted down to sustained.
I love that. I just love the tree oils. They always just feel so good to me. And if you're interested in chakras, the tree oils are particularly good for the root chakra, which is our feet on the ground, our stability, our foundation. Very, very valuable. So we're glad to share that with you. Lean into your oils. They have the ability to bring more meaning and enjoyment and contribute to a richer life. And we hope you have a wonderful week. We are doing our giveaway of the tumbler, right?
Yeah, I didn't grab it off the shelf, but you can go back and watch our videos from the past, and it's a beautiful tumbler, and that's available. You can be entered to win with your 100 PV lifestyle order this month in November.
Yes, and a lifestyle order means embracing the things that everyone buys anyway and switching them from possibly toxic products that might be in your home and your personal repertoire to products that are pure, clean, safe, and absolutely lovely. So whether it's your lotions, your skincare, your shampoos, your laundry, your cleaning products, all of the things, and you just switch that, spending that money at Target, the grocery store, wherever you pick it up, to your doTerra loyalty plan. You're just replacing dollars that you're spending anyway, and you get a lot of points for that, and you get a free oil every month, and we do a giveaway every month to our lifestyle friends and family. So,
and it's a lot less expensive than Target, because we all know when you go into Target for one thing, you come out with a whole cart full of stuff. So
it's true.
There you go. You're going to save money not only on your supplies that you're using, but all the stuff that you wouldn't have gone in there to buy otherwise. But
it is so true. Yeah. So true. Was there anything else you wanted to share?
That's all for today.
Okay. Thank you for being with us. Please like, comment. We love to hear from you, and we hope you have an amazing week, and let's be thankful every day for all the good things, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Thanks, everybody.